Hey everyone, welcome to my record collection. There's a couple records I want to talk about today. Back in the day, I read an MRR column by Felix Havoc, and it was all about Crust, the history of Crust. And he talked about it, emerging in the mid 80s in England. And I remember he differentiated Crust, i.e., Hell Bastard, with what he called crusty hardcore. And he named specifically bands like Disrupt, Doom, and his own band would fit into this Destroy. So you kind of got the three Ds of like late 80s, early 90s Crust. I have to say that I still listen to these Doom songs and these Disrupt songs pretty regularly. The Doom record, this is the 10th anniversary edition on Profane Existence. Perfectly clear vinyl. If you ever need to select a track on a vinyl record, clear makes it really hard to do that. So you just got to start at the beginning and listen all the way through. But this record, so infinitely quotable. Money for death, money for war, money for the system to make the people crawl. Hateful glances, violent dances, vicious rumors and gossip mongers. Just a ripper from beginning to end. And then you got the Disrupt record here. I'm not so worried about Instagram police when it comes to, the classic Crust record trope of, dead bodies on a battlefield. This record also incredible. I mean, millions die for money making, doomed to extinction. And then you got Destroy here. I love this picture because I think it perfectly captures what was happening in punk at the time, which is, this merging of like punk and hardcore with metal. So you have some dudes here who look like metalheads, like they'd be at an obituary show. You got some dudes that are super punk and some in between. And I think, it's just a great visual example. I think of these three records, I listen to the Destroy the least, but it does have the great song Ode to Ramen. And it starts with a sample from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, proving that even the serious bands with something to say have to have a sense of humor. Anyway, I don't know what compelled me to do this, but there may be more to come as I go through my record collection and relive the bygone years of being a kid when nothing mattered and the world was limitless. And all you had to do when you got home from school was go to the basement and put records on, right? So, all right.